Hey, hi everyone. Welcome you all. What if I told you you can send secret messages using Python? Yes, today we are going to build a Caesar Cipher project. It is one of the oldest encryption techniques. So this is what we are going to build. Caesar Cipher, type encode to encrypt or decode to decrypt. Let's type encode, enter your message. Let's say hello, shift let's say 4. Yes, our result. And do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. And let's say decode and enter your message. Let's say I type my name and let's say a big number and result is. And do you want to continue? No, I don't want to continue. Let's say no. Thank you for using Caesar Cipher. So this is what we are going to build by the end of this video. Now let's understand the logic first. As user types text, we have to check each alphabet. Each letter has a position and we have to shift that position and we have to rearrange in a proper format, right? So we need alphabets. For that, we can import string module. And let's take string dot as lowercase. For simplicity, we are taking lowercase and store it in a variable. Let's say alphabet. Now let's create one function. Let's say Caesar. And let's take parameters like text, the shift, and let's say encode or decode. For that, let's say direction. And we want our final result as a string. So let's create one variable result and give it as empty string for now. And let's tackle the condition for decode. If the direction is equal to decode, then we have to shift backward, right? I mean, if decoding means going backward, then we can just simply make shift negative. Let's say shift equals to negative. We have to tackle one more condition, like shift number is like 26 or 52 or like something. So we have to go again in the loop, like for as alphabets are 26. So let's say shift like that. By using modulo, we are just wrapping up the shift. Now we have to check each character of the text. So for that, let's create one for loop, like for char in text, and check if character in our alphabets. So like for if. Now we have to check each index of the character in an alphabet and add the shift for our encoding. And also we have to wrap around as length of alphabet. So for that, let's say alphabet dot index plus shift, and for wrap around modulo length of alphabet, and we can simply store it in a variable, let's say new position, and we can simply store it in our result, like result plus equals to alphabet of new position. And what if user types number or any space in the text? So we don't want to change that, right? So we can simply create else, and we can simply add it in our result without changing anything, like that, and simply return result. Now create another function for the user input, let's say main, and print one statement like welcome statement. Now ask user what they want, encode or decode. For that, input, and give lower and store it in a variable, let's say direction, and check for the condition like user types other than encode or decode, like if direction, and give one print statement like invalid choice, and we can give continue, and now ask user to enter a message like text, so let's say input, and store it in a variable, let's say text, and take another input for shift, let's say shift equals to int of input, like that. But what if user types other than integer? So we have to tackle it, let's say try, and try shift, and give an exception like value error, and print one statement like shift must be a number, and continue. But we want this again and again, so we have to add it in a loop, let's say while true, and simply now we got our shift, our text, and our direction. So let's call our function, let's say Caesar, and store it in a variable, let's say output, and we can print our result now, say print. Now we have to ask user as they want to continue or stop. So for that, let's say input, and store it in a variable, let's say restart, and check if user types other than yes or no. If restart, if user type other than yes, then we can simply print one statement like thanks for playing, and we can break from here. Now let's create our starting point. If name equals to main, and call our main function. Now check how our program works. Caesar Cipher, type encode to encrypt or decode to decrypt. Let's say encode, enter your message, let's say hello, and shift, let's say 4, result. And you want to continue or not? Let's say yes, I want to continue. And let's say decode, enter your message, let's say take same as, and enter your shift, it's again 4, result hello. Yes, it is working. And do you want to continue? Let's say no. Thank you for using Caesar Cipher. So yeah, this is very simple project, but you have to understand the logic. And the common mistakes you can do is you can forget about lower. It will give you case errors. You can forget about modulo. It is very important here. And if the shifts are very large, then we have to handle that also. So try to avoid these mistakes. And here's a challenge for you. Try to modify this code to support the upper cases also. For simplicity, we use ASCII lowercase. Try to modify it such that it supports uppercase also. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching.